So to begin, this card just jumped right out of the deck. So I guess we'll start there. Spirit wants you to know that gratitude is a key for opening your heart center, for opening to love, which opens the way for light to reach you. We're continuing to move through this accelerated time where waves and waves of light and high frequency are available. Allow gratitude to align your energy with all that's available to you. And you may notice that there is a lot shifting, coming up for release, being triggered by the external world around. Stay centered. Know that this full moon does have a very powerful emotional energy current. And so we can use this to our benefit by allowing whatever emotions are arising to be welcomed, to not suppress or repress or push down, not needing to lash out at another to express that emotion in order to clear it, but simply allowing ourselves to feel the emotion, to acknowledge it, to welcome it, feeling it, and then empowering it to release. With this, we have the opportunity to release layers and layers of suppressed emotion. There's immense opportunity now for ancestral healing, some very deep healing work of the relationships with the mother, with father, with ancestors, with how you relate to yourself and the world through your emotions. So know that emotional energy is amplified. Welcome it all with love, with forgiveness, with compassion, to empower old layers to be cleared and released, to realign your emotional body with greater joy and light on the other side of the clearing. And really, the biggest key that I just keep hearing pouring in: compassion. Compassion for yourself, compassion for what others are going through, leaning in with love to allow the emotional waves to move through, which empowers you to really come into alignment with authenticity. Authenticity with your soul, with self, authenticity with your perfect creative expression. And for this, as the moon illuminates the night, illuminates the shadow, we can gain awareness of where we're in alignment and where we're off course. And of course, awareness is the first key in order to shift. So become aware of what in your reality is serving you and what habits, patterns, limiting beliefs, old perspectives, old programs are still playing out in your experience, but you know are not truly in alignment. This full moon is a great opportunity to get clarity about this and then to shift, to let go of the old, let go of what's no longer serving, knowing that when you do, you're making space and openness for that higher divine expression, for that higher vibrational experience. So again, this theme, endings that give rise to new beginnings, this is strong now with this first full moon. So what endings will you claim in order to give rise for new possibility, to live in greater alignment, authenticity, and truth with who you really are at the soul level? This is also about bringing the magic of spirit of your soul into the mundane, into your life, being aware of how you're spending your energy and calling forth greater harmony between working, creating your dharma, being of service, and then really replenishing your energy, giving yourself time to play, to be creative, to truly rest. I think true rest is really rare these days. Many people think they're resting, but then they're scrolling social media. And so the mind and the nervous system is very busy. Give yourself the gift of taking a while to just set everything aside and just be, just allow yourself to commune with the divine within you and watch how much this replenishes your energy so you can serve at a greater level, so you can show up more fully in your life in every way. To expand your awareness, to become aware of your innate oneness with all, and through this to amplify compassion in your life. Seeing the divine in everyone is how beings like Jesus and Mary Magdalene were able to heal others, by viewing the other not as limited, not as having a certain disease or illness, but seeing the underlying truth and divine presence, and through this, calling that forth. And through this, there is this coming into awareness of your oneness with creative source, creative intelligence, higher faculties of divine intuition, divine mind, divine consciousness. By staying centered, you're able to open to the intuitive guidance that's available for you now to really align you with your highest divine course, accessing inner wisdom, accessing knowledge, intuition, to really be clear about your path and your role in moving along it as you co-create blessings with spirit in your life in this new year. As there's this crescendo of energy now, fully welcoming us into this energy of the new year, it's a powerful time to clarify and refocus in on your intentions. And when I speak about intentions, at least what I'm tuning into around this full moon, it's not so much about resolutions, about the things you want to accomplish this year. What I've been sensing is it's more about how are you showing up? How are you embodying soul? What divine qualities are you embodying? And when you get clear about this around this full moon, you can activate and charge them, empowering you to embody divine presence, qualities, light, compassion, joy, presence, all of these beautiful qualities more and more. And one great way to get clear about what qualities will serve you in embodying is awareness of where you are getting pulled in to the old paradigm, where you are getting pulled in to shadow, where you are getting pulled in to old patterns, habits, reactions, and to then reflect on what is the opposite quality. So if there's a lot of doubt, leaning in, I am trust. If there's a lot of worry, I am faith. If there's helplessness, I have hope. If there's judgment, I am compassion. And more, as you come into alignment with the intention to embody truth, to embody soul, to allow the divine to embody through you, there's going to be great guidance, support, blessings, unfoldments, things you can't expect right now that appear to guide you further. What else do we need to know about this full moon? This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. We have a couple of cards that jumped out. So trust is reversed. So this may be a challenging issue for some to trust that the things that are happening in the world, that the chaos we see around is all a part of some greater divine design. But Spirit wants you to know that humanity is like in this egg, is in this incubation stage where we're being transformed. And so trust that each moment holds the guidance and the lessons you need in order to grow. And when you really embrace what is, allowing yourself to live in the moment. So rather than trying to figure everything out, just allowing it living it in the present, allowing things to unfold one step, one moment at a time. Through this, you're able to open to this bliss and light that is available to guide you and to serve as a catalyzing force to transform and uplift your reality. I'm going to draw one more card. To bring your intentions to fruition, getting clear about what you are intending, but then also knowing that there's this bigger mystery at play, that your soul, that your guardian angels, that source are guiding and assisting you. And as you open and allow, as you become still and present, you're able to receive the clarity about the next steps to take to bring you, to usher you further on this path in the direction you're being guided to go and grow. So I hope this is helpful for you. Many blessings. See you in the next video.